This is the infamous Blue Hole. Located in the Red Sea on Egypt's Sinai Peninsula. One of many blue holes scattered across the globe, this particular one holds a chilling distinction. It's widely regarded as the world's deadliest dive site. And as you'll soon see, its reputation is tragically well earned. Meet Tarek Omar. A technical diver and instructor by profession, he's earned a somber nickname, the Bone Collector. Others call him the Grave Keeper of the Blue Hole, a site that has become his personal cemetery. This blue hole draws divers of all skill levels, from novices to seasoned experts. It's a popular destination, yet it's also believed to be the single most dangerous place on Earth for divers. Estimates place the death toll at a minimum of 130, but some suggest the true number is closer to 200, or even higher. Disturbingly, no official records exist, so the real figure remains tragically unknown. For over 2 decades, Tarek has been involved in nearly every body recovery from the Blue Hole. The sheer number of recoveries he's made is so high that he's lost count. Of all the divers lost here, only 2 names remain etched in his memory: Martin Guerra and Conor O'Regan. In 1997, Martin from Ireland came to Egypt to work as a dive instructor. His friend Conor joined him later that year. Both were experienced and meticulous divers known for their cautious approach. They were also passionate about diving and envisioned a future business together, planning to establish a travel agency specializing in overseas dive tours. In November, just weeks before their scheduled return home, they visited the Blue Hole. They were part of a larger group excursion organized by PADI, the International Diving Organization. During the dive, Martin and Conor became separated from the group. Lost and alone, they inadvertently descended too deep for their gas mixture, leading to unconsciousness and the loss of their regulators. They sank to a depth of 65 meters, 213 feet. The other divers only noticed their absence upon surfacing. A frantic search ensued, but it was too late. Their story echoes countless others from the Blue Hole. Experienced divers venture into its depths only never to resurface. So, what makes the Blue Hole so treacherous? First, let's define what a blue hole actually is. During past ice ages, sea levels were significantly lower, exposing more land and creating numerous surface caves and sinkholes. Rain eroded these caves, and as sea levels rose, salt water further sculpted the rock. The result is large circular underwater caves, essentially vertical shafts. These holes often have a unique characteristic. Their outer edge is composed of more resistant rock. Inside this rim, the depth plummets dramatically. The Great Blue Hole in Belize exemplifies this. Its edge is at 10 meters, 33 feet, but just beyond, it plunges vertically to 124 meters, 407 feet. This depth difference creates the striking color contrast visible from above. A typical blue near the edges, transitioning to a deep, almost black blue in the center. The depth also impacts water circulation, which is often poor, especially at greater depths. Many blue holes are anoxic at the bottom, devoid of oxygen, and consequently most sea life. Blue holes are found globally and offer unique diving conditions. They're often current-free, simplifying the dive. Some are also very close to shore, making them easily accessible. These factors contribute to their popularity among divers, but they don't fully explain the danger. The Blue Hole near Dahab has a particularly ominous reputation. But is it truly more dangerous than other blue holes? The lack of official records on dive numbers and fatalities makes it impossible to calculate and compare fatality rates. The high death toll might simply reflect the sheer volume of dives that occur there. Ironically, the Blue Hole's sinister reputation seems to attract divers. A memorial on the shore lists some of the divers who perished there. Before entering the water, divers often visit these plaques, a chilling reminder of the risks they're about to take. The recovered bodies represent only a fraction of those lost. The hole's size and depth mean that many remain undiscovered for extended periods, and recovery is often deemed impractical due to decomposition. Disturbingly, divers' videos sometimes reveal equipment belonging to these lost individuals resting on the bottom. The Blue Hole's unique shape may be a contributing factor to its danger. Its walls narrow as you descend, and at 52 meters, 170 feet, an arch opens into another tunnel, leading to the open ocean. Beyond the tunnel, the depth drops rapidly, from 120 meters, 390 feet, to a staggering 800 meters, 2,600 feet. These deeper sections are accessible only through technical diving, as regular air becomes toxic at such depths. The rapid descent may cause divers using regular air to misjudge their depth, succumbing to nitrogen narcosis before they realize the danger. However, even experienced technical divers have met their end here. In 2011, a highly experienced diver, Igor, planned a technical dive to 150 meters. Despite his 400 previous dives, he encountered difficulties, panicked, and made a fatal rapid ascent, succumbing to the bends. The diving scene in the area may also play a role. Regulations exist, but money can influence adherence to them. Competition among dive shops can lead to compromises on safety protocols, creating hazardous conditions, especially for inexperienced divers. And of course, diving alone is the most dangerous choice of all. The Blue Hole's most well-known tragedy involves Yuri Lipsky. In 2000, Yuri, a scuba instructor, arrived in Dahab with the dream of diving the Blue Hole. Despite being alone, he sought a companion for the dive. He found a local man willing to accompany him, and they entered the water. Yuri's dive was captured on video. The footage starts with clear, calm water. He adjusts his camera, then focuses on two other divers. He swims past them, heading towards deeper water. He begins his descent. The video shows Yuri struggling. He looks at his dive computer, 81 meters, 265 feet, twice the recommended depth for regular air. He attempts to inflate his buoyancy control device, but it's too late. The camera cuts off. 40 minutes later, Yuri was declared lost. Tarek recovered his body at 91 meters, weighed down by excessive equipment. His buoyancy control device had burst from overinflation. The camera footage, initially thought to be unusable, revealed the tragic reality of his final moments. The final seconds were captured accidentally the next day. The footage is now used as a cautionary tale. The video highlights the deceptive nature of the Blue Hole. The tranquil surface conditions mask the extreme danger lurking below. The transition from calm to terrifying can happen in an instant. This may be the key to understanding the Blue Hole's deadly allure. It lures divers into a false sense of security. Yuri's story serves as a stark reminder of the inherent risks in diving, even for experienced individuals. It underscores the importance of respecting the power of the ocean, adhering to safety protocols, and never underestimating the challenges that can arise, even in seemingly ideal conditions. The Blue Hole, with its deceptive beauty, continues to claim lives, making it a somber testament to the need for caution and preparedness in the pursuit of underwater exploration.